I'm turning tricks, you know, like on Skid Row.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if you remember that.
I do not.
So the movie is premised off like Bloodsport, but it's a beer drinking competition. Like, to the death or to the... Yeah, there was one other actually great movie by them called The Slammin' Center.
That sounds familiar?
Michael Clark Duncan, the big giant black motherfucker, he played like what would be equivalent to like a Mike Tyson, like a retired boxer.
Really?
That opened a restaurant. Yeah, so it was kind of like in the guise of Waiting, the movie Waiting.
Yes.
But anytime you would be like, fuck this, I quit, you'd have to tell the champ. And he basically fucking beat his employees, like crippled them through. Oh, it's horrible. Yeah, one waiter fucking off his meds. Oh, great shit. Great. Don't make me use that thing. I told my sister about that too. The woke Joe Broke shit is finally hitting the catalyst breaking points. I said, what good movies are you talking about? Well, the new Aliens that should be coming out in May. Also the new Evil Dead iteration. If you've not seen the trailer for that.
I have not.
Dude, fucking horrifying.
Who's directing it?
It might actually be Sam Raimi again this time. The original director, actually. And Bruce Campbell also signed up. Like
Bruce Campbell has to. If he's not there, it's not an Evil Dead.
Well, he's not going to be in it, because it's similar... Did you see the last iteration?
No.
Do you follow Evil Dead?
I do. Okay. But I followed the original Evil Dead, and I got...
the Army of Darkness, kind of.
Yes. Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 1. Because remember, they remade 1 to make it compatible with 2.
Number 1 and 2 are basically the same movie.
It is the same movie. They just changed the ending to reflect to reflect the Army of Darkness.
They also, if you didn't know, they jumped it up from a certain millimeter of film to actually something they could reproduce on VHS and Beta.
That one I did not know.
Yeah, but it's the same movie, nonetheless.
Yeah, it's just a different ending.
Yeah. So the new Redux, which probably came out early to mid 2000, was the exact same thing. Out to the same house, like everything, same thing. You know, and the bridge gets washed out and fills into itself, and they're stuck there. The things go into the woods and all that shit. But the premise was they took, what was it, their best friend and her brother, because she was trying to prepare one. Like she needed to like recover, and they basically I don't know, guerrilla
words I never thought I'd hear together.
Guerrilla, what's the term I'm looking for, where they like surprise fucking tell you what we had, what's that word, you know what I'm thinking about, right?
Well, now I'm thinking AA meeting.
No, where your best friends and family sit you down. An intervention.
Oh, hey, that's basically an AA.
Dude, I've lived it. I got chips. I've done it. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, unknowns to them, yeah, they're in the cabin from, you know, and in their basement is the Necronomicon. And like, you know. This one, though, does look very horrifying. Yeah. Yeah, the only other one outside of that, I keep telling people, keep an eye on Deadpool 3. The new movie out in theaters now called Inside, by, well, the only actor in this, Willem Dafoe. He's the guy that gets dropped off. If you've seen the trailer, like the Robert Penthouse. He's got 60 seconds.
I didn't know Willem Dafoe was still around.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, this film is worthwhile. He gets locked in to the penthouse, and his crew just leaves. And he's locked in, no water, no power. Or no, he has power, but no water, and the heat keeps turning up a degree every hour. And he's just stuck there. Like,
So he slowly thinks.
Oh, he eats the tropical fish, loses his mind, fucking licking the water vapor at it. It's not for everyone, but I grew up in the era of like Clockwork Orange and The Shining. You know what I mean? The Thing. There was a little more nuance and intellect towards movies and screenplays. It wasn't just like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like jump, ooh, that's scary. Or like, ooh. M. Night Shyamalan, you know, no, there's no, like, the twist, no. So how many streamers you got?
None, right now.
Nah.
Nah, I haven't been. I will admit I tried this earlier today, and the randos I played with kept letting the defense target die, so...
Yeah, that's unconscionable.
Seeing as they're also level 5s, not the randos. I mean, literally we're fighting starting off at level 5 enemies.
So meaning like they didn't understand the shield regen point, or like,
I don't know. And I was playing a Zephyr who was just pulling enemies into her tornadoes, so literally they just had to stand within my range at the time.
Technically, most Zephyrs I write off as like handicapped. I don't know why anyone uses a Zephyr, but you kind of disproved that to me in the last couple of rounds. I mean, they do have benefits. I knew
Zephyr's remake, they redid Zephyr, and the abilities are really decent now.
Before we just called them Flappy Bird, and nobody used the Flappy Bird.
No.
I have heard the tornadoes can be OP though.
Well, I use it along with Gara's ability to suck them into Gara's blast. So then anything killed,
or whatever.
Yeah. So then everything killed becomes energy, and then I sit and float above it. It's the gift of the lotus level.
Okay, well let me eat an enemy. I think I need to do that. If Helios don't kill them all.
That's a good motto for spicy meatball. A hole is a hole. Yeah, I really wanted that werewolf frame, especially from the pictures. It just looks so badass. And then I got a similar conclusion. I'm like, what does the fourth do? What am I even doing with the frame? Like, I didn't actually grind mine out, but I sheriffed it.
Fourth is doing.
Yeah. Thing I don't get too is it's a weird synergy for a frame that should be a tank or a fucking, you know what I mean? Like an attack frame. It's a giant werewolf frame. Like, why would you?
Maybe you don't consider it a werewolf. Oh, what are those things called in D&D that look like werewolves, but they're not werewolves.
Skinwalker.
That's still a werewolf.
Technically not.
It's a shapeshifter.
Yeah, Skinwalker is just a different iteration.
So what are you looking for?
Where's the what are we aiming at?
Blue target. Okay, my color blue.
With your mythos, your lore, what are you aiming at?
What is it called?
It ain't a Skinwalker, it ain't a Wendigo, it ain't a fucking what?
No, D&D.
D&D, okay. Yeah, I can't. Like outside of lycanthropy? Yeah.
Come on, I actually knew the name.
Werebear?
Wasn't it, or am I just going insane?
I think you might be going insane.
Spicy meatball.
I swear it'll come to me and while in the middle of the sleep, wake me up out of a sound sleep when I'm trying to think of.
Oh no, shit, you're gonna be on the toilet tomorrow at like 4:30 a.m. going, that's what the fuck it was.
That seems about right, yes.
Yeah, and if you got a wife or children, then say, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, Kasunji, nah, I'm not joining your party, Chad. I want to hear you complain about. Do any of you guys, especially the silent one, the always silent one, Mr. Gallant, do any of you guys play Elden Ring at all? Probably not, right?
No, only... I think only Anthony really got into it.
He didn't even get that into it. He got his ass kicked and he fucking tapped out real quick. Yeah, we often jump back to helping, but helping people in Elden Ring is kind of a weird niche thing. So you can play with three other players, but you sacrifice your flask and your health bar, and every time you play together, you open the world to PvP invaders. So to help each other opens that window to constantly be invaded all the time. Depending on the invader, don't wait till you're fighting the boss, dude, at your worst moment, and just come out of left field and fucking chicken hawk. Oh, so bad. Yeah. Some people get off on shit. They love it. You know, the fucking chaos and the conflict. But to me, it's kind of like getting slapped with a big old grendel. How far did you make it, Wood?
No.
Yeah. Hey dude, it's like I was telling Draco earlier, the game kicked my teeth in for the first 40, 50 hours. I got 330 hours into it. Fucking game is amazing.
I got tired of grinding and dying and not knowing where to go. Completely open world.
Yeah, I know. I do get that. I found it very refreshing, the anti-Ubi approach. So like there wasn't DPS fucking archers and just like constantly turn left, turn left, turn left, you know, like, I do get that though.
Oh, Wood, Diablo, the new Diablo's on beta this weekend.
Yeah, if you pre-order it.
Nope. Open beta this weekend only.
They said that, but every time I try to find it, it says pre-order now.
It's open now. It's downloading for me right now. Well, not right now. I had to stop it to stream.
What do you guys use, Steam or Epic?
PlayStation.
I mean, shit. Yeah, I know. I was being modest. I would always just say Pirates Bay. But, that's just me. Yeah.
I've been known to sail the 7 interwebs.
Sail the 7 interwebs. I would love to hear your limerick on, you know, dark web travels. How's that sound go?
We don't talk about dark web.
Ball gags included. I tried to talk a guy out of that about a week ago. I was like, just because you have access to it, he was fucking around with Bitcoin and some other shit and doing like online fuckery. I said, just dude, don't go down the YouTube rabbit hole on the dark web. It will fuck your character up. It will fuck your soul up. No.
Impossible.
Yeah, no, you look at red rooms, some murderous, some, no, just don't. Just don't. Watch happy little kittens on YouTube and, you know, monkeys jerking around.
I've seen some fucked up shit.
Yeah, you see some shit on the dark web, you can't unsee it, dude. It's part of you for the rest of your life after that. You shit don't go away.
You know the old saying, you look into the abyss, and the abyss looks back. Something.
Yeah, it stares back, but yeah. Unfortunately, with the dark web, it stares back, collects your IP address, and sends you messages.
Listen, I've stared into the void several times, and it's blinked.
Yeah? Are we talking, what, some Eldritch Cthulhu-esque shit? Like, no. I'll sooner take my chance with Cthulhu over a Russian Ukrainian with my IP address. Like,
Oh,
nah.
go right ahead with that. Have you seen Cthulhu? I mean, it looks like it'll be a fun time with all them tentacles and all, but it's always just going to end the same.
Japanese hentai.
Well, it looks like a good time with all the tentacles. Yeah, but yeah.